Hello everybody and welcome to my channel Celtic Vision, and today I'm going to do a pick a card reading for December 2019 so we can see what's coming in for you. We have three piles. Pile number one has the Angelite crystal, pile number two has the Malachite crystal, and pile number three has, I think it's cat's eye, I'm not sure, but it's a nice orange crystal there. So this is a general card reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like to take a moment to consider which pile you'd like to choose, you can pause the camera now. And so we've pile number one, which is the Angelite crystal. So we'll just have a look at the cards, and we have the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Justice card, the Nine of Cups, and then to clarify those cards, and these cards came out in that order, we have number 10, the Wheel, 8 of Gabriel, 10 of Raphael, Justice card again, and then we have some oracle cards. We have Delight, Wonders, and Make No Judgments, and Adult Children. Okay, just push this up a little so you can see. Okay, so at first glimpse we have the Two of Swords, and this of course can represent somebody who's at a bit of a crossroads, or they have a decision to make, or there may be some conflict going on and they're not really sure what to do. Now I see the Adult Children card here, so this could be one potential scenario. Could be you could be a parent of an adult child, and this child maybe has left home, and you are feeling, because we have the Three of Swords, maybe a lot of grief or a bit of conflict. You feel conflicted within yourself as to, it's a big change in your life, so you may be grieving. Or it could be the case of you're the actual adult child in the situation, and that you feel a bit lost, you've left home, and it's a big change for you, and you're grieving. So whatever the scenario is, another scenario is it could be a work situation and you're dealing with adults who are behaving like children, so, and it's causing you a lot of grief and aggro. So there's some sort of, it could be a conflict of some sort. Now we have above the Adult Children card, Make No Judgments. So this card is literally saying try not to judge people too harshly who may be annoying you or causing you grief in your life. So I mean, that's not always easy, of course, but it's kind of saying just for your own peace of mind, try and step back from the situation and maybe see it from their point of view, if that's appropriate, because even though you're feeling a little conflicted at the moment, we have the number 10, the Wheel card, underneath it, clarifying it. So it's saying that you're at the, you're literally on the brink of a new beginning in your life, and it's going to be a good beginning. It's a change in direction, but it's going to be a good change, and just to try and go with it, not to get too caught up in any drama that might be attached to it. So underneath the Three of Swords here, we have the Eight of Gabriel, or the Eight of Wands, the traditional deck, and it's just saying that there's a great deal of activity. So things are going to start moving fairly quickly, whatever's going on here, and it's just saying that things are actually going to work out in your favor, and it's going to work out for everybody involved, it looks like. So we have the Justice card here, and of course the Justice, we have this the scales there, so things are going to balance themselves out, things will work out for the best, and the reason why I say that as well, of course, is because we have the 10 of Raphael, or the 10 of Cups, underneath that, and this card is all about happy families now, and if this is a work situation, well, it means things will, it'll be happy families at work. You'll be getting on with the people there that you may have had issues with. So in a family situation, things will, if there's conflict there, things should sort themselves out for everybody involved, because we have the We have the Nine of Cups here as well, which is the wish fulfillment, kind of emotional fulfillment. So any, I suppose, stress or aggro in terms of these relationships shall soon pass, and it will enter into a better phase for you. Now, I suppose one thing, because we have the Justice card underneath it again, it says fight for justice and equality, rulings made in your favour, don't give up. So it could literally be a legal situation as well that you may be concerned about and you're worried about and you're wondering what's going to happen. Well, this is saying that if that is the situation, it should all work out in your favour, or the favour of all involved. So not to worry too much about it, because we have the the Wonders card here, and this card is about saying that you're on the brink of joy coming into your life, and it may not be from where you would expect it to come from, so just keep your eyes open. Things that are changing for the better, and it may not be big obvious things that are coming in. It can be the small things as well that's going to make a big difference in your life. So just appreciate any all the small things that are going on in your life that are bringing you joy and happiness, and this is going to even increase further for you. We have the Delight card as well, and this card is about saying just try and take things a bit lightly, seek out the joy in your life, do things that make you happy, go out with friends, or go out partying if that's what you want, or go for a walk, or whatever that is that gives you joy in your life. Just go, do that more often, because you're entering a great phase now in your life. So if you can just get through the initial stages where you may feel conflicted, or maybe you're grieving a situation or a person, that will pass, and you're on the brink of something seems very positive in your life and a good direction, a new changes, new direction. And yeah, it's all about to start, really, if it hasn't started already. So yeah, enjoy it, is what I'd say. So if you like this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. So we have pile number 2, which is the Malachite crystal. So the cards are the Devil card, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, High Priestess, and to clarify, we have the Three of Michael, New Beginnings, Ace of Ariel, and Page of Michael. And then we have Fulfillment, Healing Chaos, Seek Hidden Treasure, and Body Changes. So, December 2019, what's going to happen, or what's coming in? Well, we have the Devil card there, and of course the Devil card is, or can be, about feeling trapped in a situation, emotional entrapment, for example, and it's like you feel you can't get out of this situation, which isn't necessarily true, but it may feel that way. Or it can be like negative thinking. You're caught in a cycle of negative thinking, or it can also represent addictions and addictive behaviours. It can also talk about passions, maybe sexual passions as well. But generally it can be about, say, negative thinking that you're in, or a negative cycle that you're in and that you want to break free from. So maybe you're in a situation at the moment and you feel trapped in it and you really want to get out of it. Well, this card is saying now that it's time for you to take action, because we have underneath it the Three of Michael, which is equivalent to the Three of Swords in the traditional tarot. And it's saying, release the past, you will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. So whatever this situation is, whether it's work situation or relationships, you're ready to let go of whatever it is that's been holding you back. And over here we have body changes. So maybe it's a situation that you maybe have health issues. It could be that as well, and you're feeling very much like you don't know what you're going to do. Now, if it's just a mild health issues, maybe it's as simple as getting advice and changing diet and lifestyle, making those kind of small changes. But if it's a situation that you've got serious illness, make sure that you're happy with whatever treatment you're getting, and don't hesitate to look for better treatment if that's what you think you need. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself in that respect. Or as I said, it could be you're suffering from addictions of some kind, and that you're trying to find a way out of that. Well, I think the good news is we have the Page of Pentacles here beside it, and the page could represent someone coming in to your life with news, and I think this may be the case with you, or someone coming to help you, at least because we have underneath that card the card of new beginnings, and it says starting a new life, finding your purpose. So maybe up till now you've been in a situation where you just feel that you've had very little purpose in your life, and you're just feeling trapped in that type of thinking. You don't know what you felt unfulfilled or whatever, and things just haven't been going the way you wanted. Well, I think the good news is we have two aces here. We have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Ariel, which is the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Swords is very much about leaving behind challenging times and forging ahead with into better times. And it can be about receiving new ideas as well that can help you move forward with whatever it is that's holding you back, because you feel that you're being held back by something or someone. So this card is about releasing yourself from that, and it may be a new idea that you get, or it could come from this page here. This page will bring in some sort of idea or news that will help you to move forward, to do what you need to do to get out of feeling trapped, that situation where you're in. And underneath it we have the Ace of Ariel, the Ace of Pentacles, and well, it says there it's your lucky day, new resources of money, time or support, a change in job or a promotion. So it could be any of those things. Maybe it is a new job that you want, and you felt trapped in your old job and you haven't been able to move forward. Well, something's going to start moving now. Something will happen, and it will be the trigger that you need to be able to move forward. It can also represent a person coming into your life to help you with whatever changes that you need to make so you can move forward. But the very positive card anyway. So we have here then the High Priestess, and of course the High Priestess is all about I suppose going inwards, being intuitive. Listen to what your inner wisdom is telling you about the situation. Now, a lot of people don't really tune into their intuition, or maybe don't even think too much about it. And if that's the case, well, just do what you need to do to feel quieter within yourself, so that you can tune in better. Now, for some, that is, of course, maybe going for a walk. Others, it could be playing loud music, whatever it is that helps them feel centered and calm. So it's asking you to do that. Go inward more. Listen to your own wisdom. Maybe you're getting lots of advice, but you ultimately know what you need to do to help yourself get out of the situation you're in, if it's a situation you want to get out of. And you tune into that inner knowing, and you can't go wrong. And then underneath that we have the Page of Swords, the Page of Michael, another page, and it says an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. So whatever's coming in for you, whatever it is, it's a new idea or whatever that's going to help you get out of the situation you're in or to move forward, it's going to be an exciting new challenge. It's something that you're ready for, you're able for. Now, you may not feel that, of course, and you may be very nervous and you may have loads of fears, but just remember, they're up in your head, and you need to release, start looking at these negative thoughts for what they are, particularly if they're holding you back. Just don't let them hold you back from moving forward any longer. Now, beside the Page of Michael, we have Healing Chaos. So maybe this is all, it seems to be all one big healing exercise for you. And it seems like we have here, this card has come up in a reading recently, and we have the tornado here. And of course, it seems like sometimes when you're going through a healing situation, it may seem like it's all chaos and everything is all up in the air. as the tornado goes through the countryside. It leaves a trail of destruction. But in the long term, that trail, that tornado, it helps regenerate the land and the soil. So there can be some good in the long term, or there often is good in the long term. So what this card is saying is things may not seem like they're healing at the moment, but they are. The underlying energy is one of healing. So whatever this situation is that you're trying to change, it will be very healing for you in the long run. And the reason why I say that is we have the fulfillment card here. And this is a great card. This is a ripe peach. And this can signify, particularly if you have health issues, that better health is on the way. It can also indicate fertility. So if you're someone that's trying to maybe think about having a child or want to try and get pregnant, this can be a good sign to go for it. It's a card of abundance and about fulfillment, and to whatever life you have, even if you're going through trying times, try and focus on what good is in your life. Live it to the full, because better things are definitely on their way for you. And just to stay as positive as you can. And the card then here beside it says seek hidden treasure. Now this card is often about looking for the good in other people, but I think in this situation it's about looking within yourself and digging deep and find your own inner strength, because you have loads of it and you're well able for whatever changes are coming in for you, because ultimately they'll be for your own good, even though it may not seem like it at the time, but you're well able for it, and I believe you'll be happy with the outcome in the long term. So hang in there and do what you need to do to look after yourself, particularly if there's health issues, but have faith that you can change, whether they're mild health issues or serious health issues. There's always something you can do for yourself, and just do what you need to do to make yourself feel better and to live a happy and fulfilled life. Okay, so this is starting, of course, in December. It doesn't mean it's all going to happen in December, but certainly it will be a start, and it will probably roll through into the next year, the year to come. Okay, so if you like this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. And we've pile number 3, which is Cat's Eye Crystal, and the cards are the Hanged Man, the 8 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, 7 of Wands. Now these two actually came out together, so it's just an extra card there. And to clarify, we've the Queen of Ariel, 6 of Gabriel, 3 of Raphael, 4 of Michael, and we have the Retreat card, Security, Stillness, and You're Stronger Than You Know. Okay, so December 2019, what's happening? Well, it looks like we have a few cards here that may indicate there's a challenge, or you're facing a challenge of some description. So we have the 8 of Swords. Now the 8 of Swords indicates a situation where you feel kind of trapped in, or you're not happy with, things aren't moving forward the way you want them to be. Now this could be in relation to work, or a relationship, or family situation. It could also maybe indicate a cause that you're interested in, and you want to move forward with supporting that cause or doing something in that area. So beside the 8 of Swords, we have the Hanged Man. So this card is saying whatever the situation is that you find challenging, in order to move forward, it looks like you need to retreat back a little. So in other words, retreat from the situation, start to have a real good think about what you need to do, and maybe look at things from a different point of view. That's what the Hanged Man energy is all about. Look at it from a different point of view, and if you need to get support or advice from somebody else to do that, don't hesitate, because underneath the Hanged Man we have the Queen of Ariel, or the Queen of Pentacles in the traditional deck. Now this could represent a woman or a man, but this person, it says a mature, practical, generous. So this person is is good with advice. And if I presume it'll be someone you trust. So, listen to that person. Ultimately, it comes down to you. You have to listen to your own tuition. But if you need support, go find the person that you need, or it could be someone in a professional capacity, depending on the situation. Now we have the retreat card there. So this is saying, listen, you really, to move forward with the situation, retreat inwards, maybe do a bit of meditation, or go, do whatever you need to do that focuses your mind on what you need to do. And also maybe put a bit of distance between any emotions relating to the situation, so that you can move forward. Now we have the Page of Swords energy here, and these two, as I said, came out together, the Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Now the Seven of Wands can be all about meeting challenges, standing in your power, making a decision about what you need to do to move forward, and being confident in that decision. And even if you're not 100% sure, just make a choice and go with it, because we have the Page of Swords, and this person is someone who, it's about taking action, putting the emotions to one side, clear thinking, so it's clarity of thought to move forward. Fears, anything like that, try and just put them away for the time being, because you need to be decisive. Because underneath it we have the card of the Four of Michael, or the Four Swords, so that indicates as well a time of retreating from the stress, so that you can decide what you need to do to move forward. So once you've been quiet, decided what you need to do, you get to the Knight of Swords energy, and this person here is headlong into battle, knows what he or she needs to do, and is going for it. No more wondering what we need to do. This person's decisive, straight in there, getting the job done. And if you do that, if you go through the challenges and have your think about what you need to do, you come to the Three of Raphael, which is the Three of Cups, and it's very much a celebration card, celebration of things in your life. And we have the Six of Gabriel also, which is a victory card, which is equivalent to the Six of Wands. It says, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job, time to move on. So for you to move forward, you need to retreat, think about what you need to do. And we have the Stillness card here, and of course that talks about going inward again, waiting for the right timing. And in case you're still worried about, oh gosh, is it really going to work out, we have the Security card here, and this talks about you're safe and protected. And this is talking about safety and protection from the higher realm as well. You're being watched over. Do what you need to do, and then let the fears go about the outcome, because it's all going to work out for your higher good, as it were. And we have this card here, you're stronger than you know. Challenging times do tend to bring out, generally, hopefully the best in us. And in this case it will show you, once you come out at the other end of it, your confidence will have increased. You will realize that, yeah, you have a strength that you never thought you had. But the situation, try not to get too caught up in the fear of it. The main theme is to focus on what you need to do. And then once you've made that decision, just go and make the changes that you need to make. And do what's right for you. Get advice if you need, but just remember, advice is just that. It doesn't mean that's what's right for you. People have their own opinions. You do what's right for you and what feels right in your intuition. But also, once you've made the decision, then maybe put the emotions aside and be decisive and go for it. And you'll be fine. Things will be okay. So, if you like this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.